platform is going to be SOS. Well, we have the domain SOS support, and our brand's going to be SOS. So we're basically going to be providing any type of technical support for like Terraform, networking, cybersecurity, anything that can fall under any like a network engineer or network administrator, any cybersecurity analyst. We're gonna make our own whole unique MSP or managed service provider.
Yep.
Which we are. We've already doing a good job, but we're gonna make like Zendesk. It's all gonna be open source too. So
what's your guys' vision? Like, if you look 5 years from now, and you're looking back at what today's 2024, and you're looking at 2030, you're looking back. What does a perfect world look like in your guys' vision?
Microsoft shutting down their doors. Okay. Microsoft closing for business.
I like that. I'm learning. It's interesting that the more I've gotten into this world, I realize how much there's out there that we're not aware of. And I mean, from a commercial perspective, right? You mentioned Microsoft. Wow, there's millions of other solutions, right? It's mind blowing where how deep, and it just hits me that, man, we live in a digital world. You know what I mean? So if you're either gonna survive, you've got to understand, the digital, right? And it's interesting you said that. The other one that's really, really, hugely threatened by AI is Salesforce. I was just watching a video
about the function calling.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about the companies, these massive companies that are at risk because now AI is going to, democratize your ability for knowledge and data, where these big companies, where they kind of held all that information, they no longer could hold it. They're literally going to fall apart. It's kind of interesting.
Well, now we got to get them swarms before they fall apart, right? Correct, Kai?
Yeah,
1,000%. As a matter of fact, that's I'm working on my expense report, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, hold on here. I'm thinking of the word dry. It's one thing I've learned in this. It's like dry. Don't repeat yourself, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm freaking repeating myself, right? So what I do is I get all these expense reports, and I have to, I take a picture, I save it to my phone, and then a couple of weeks later, I got to do my expense report. Then I got to go find my receipt, and I got to pull it. And I'm thinking there has to be a better way. So I'm sitting here and I'm asking ChatGPT. I'm like, okay, ChatGPT, this is the problem. Is there a way for me to take a picture of my receipt, send it to the back, and have a multi-agent where one extracts the information, the other one parses it, the other one, summarizes based on where these fields need to go. And then I get an email in my inbox, and then I don't have to scramble. The information is there, and I can just copy and paste. I even told ChatGPT, the ideal scenario would be to have an API, but that would be the second. And then it comes back and says, that's a very practical and very innovative, when you start talking to ChatGPT, it's just kind of funny. And it gives me the whole code how to do it. I'm like, you know what? Here it is. I got to talk to these boys at Swarm. I think that this is a practical application, because as a user, all I have to do is take a freaking picture. That's all. So I'm in a meeting, or I'm at computer vision. I can take a picture. That's it. A picture. That's all I have to do.
Oh, absolutely. I've been doing that for months. Absolutely. No, computer vision is really cool. I've actually been reading. It's a series of 3 of deep learning for computer vision with Python. It's actually really, really cool. It's about neural networks, and we're starting reading this book, but I don't know. Computer vision is actually really, really, really in depth, and goes off the pixels, and like, I don't know. You can literally take a screenshot of any conversation, and it will go along with the whole conversation, just like
just remember, zeros and ones. At the end of the day, that's the foundation of every digital, nucleus that's out there. It's zeros and ones. So if you could find a way to break it down to zeros and ones, you could reconstruct it to do anything. So that's what we're looking. Zeros and ones. What do you want to do?
What do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm confused. I'm not following.
So, everything, if you break everything down from a digital perspective, it's just a bunch of zeros and ones. The code.
Ah, okay. Yep.
Right. So if Elon Musk, uses this term called first principles thinking, and what he talks about is, I'll give an example. When he wanted to he wanted to go to space, and he realized, like, how much does it cost? Then he hired a team of scientists and said, I want you to find out what is the absolute cost of all this raw material. Fast forward 10%, less than 10% of the actual cost of what they're selling it for. He's like, what the heck? So then he goes, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself. Henceforth, SpaceX. Yeah. Like literally. So what I mean by that is once we get the fundamental thought that all this noise that we're seeing is just zeros and ones, and then we understand how to build it up. You could build
cybernetics.
Yes. I mean, it's a whole different. AI will give us that opportunity, right? So, I mean, literally, as we were, talking about that use case, before I jumped on, I hopped on to Vercel, where you could now kind of create your UI, and I'm there, and I already gave me the UI. It gave me a simulation, give me the whole thing. Now, all I really need to know is, okay, how do I connect this thing on the back end?
What was it?
Like, how do we connect this? How do we create the
V0.dev?
V0.dev, yeah.
Ah, that's a great site. I love that site. You can cash up in that site too.
Yo, it's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. So you're gonna need to put that shit into code editor.
Have you guys messed with what's that thing that just came out, the
Quad?
No, this thing is Cursor AI.
Yeah, Cursor. Yeah, I know Cursor. What about Captions? Have you heard of Captions AI? Kai taught me that one.
Captions.
Yeah, Captions.
I really believe that we are within, I think.
Honestly, multi-agent collaboration is where it's at. All of it.
Because the technology is moving too fast. It's not. This is not something that it's a one-man band or two. It's literally collaboration. So look, my background. My background is sales, and literally, we could team up, and I could help you guys. You and Kai, get you guys in front of the right folks. But before we do, is like, what do you want? Present.
I don't know, maybe, just maybe, you're underestimating.
Well, I don't know what I don't know.
I don't know. Kai, well, what does he know and what does he don't know?
I know Kai wants to...
Kai's pretty badass, though. I can't even lie. Kai's a pretty badass.
Oh, 100%. Well, I'm telling you, I was flipping through YouTube, and I came across one of his. I'm like, this kid's legit. I got to talk to this guy, right? And since then I've been listening to his talks, and I'm actually going back and listening to him. When he started, it's cool to see his progression. And then when you guys,
hell yeah,
are doing,
hell yeah.
It's everybody sees the overnight success, but people don't realize that there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that people don't see. That's what you guys are putting in right now. It just takes time.
I mean, Kai's been doing it for years now. He's been doing it since he was in diapers. I swear to God. Tell him a little bit about your background, Kai. Go ahead. I think he deserves that. I mean, not that it's not fucking like a pope or anything, but he's done pretty damn smart fucking individual.
Yeah, I've dealt with.
You know how old he is?
my life, and I can tell you that's look. His knowledge, the way he delivers, the way he thinks about things is he's on a trajectory to do very well if he stays on this path.
How old is he? How old do you think he is?
Ty's got to be. I mean, his mind. I got to say he's very mature. His age, or he's got to be 21. How old are you, Kai? 20, 21?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. He's on the money.
Yeah, I'm 20.
I'm 26.
Yes, are so young.
Yeah,
I'm 26.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Where you from?
Originally from Chicago. Mom's from Puerto Rico. Dad's from Mexico. Wife is from Cali. I got 4 kids. Two are college. I'm a grandpa, bro. I got one in high school. My last one. Who I'm trying to.
This guy right here.
You're 46. You started early, bro. God.
This guy right here. This is a gig.
Yeah, man. I got into this game around 19. I fell into the corporate world by accident. So just ran with it. And
yeah, this is what a
got tired of it. Like, went on my own for about 12 years. Then came back to corporate, and then I realized, no. I mean, that's where I saw the writing on the wall with AI and everything changing. And people in corporate have their head up their ass. They have no idea. They're just waiting for people to tell them what to say.
What were you saying, Kai?
This guy is a gigachat. As he has 4 kids.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like it. I like the dad energy around. You know what I mean? pretty cool. We're building the fucking all-star team here. You know what I mean? I mean, you might just know you might see me and Kaya like fight like females every now and then. It happens. Just don't mind us.
Hey, it's
I might get banned. I might lose my permission for a couple of weeks out of the server. Never know. Kai's cool as shit. He's a really, really cool guy.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was Cuban until he told me. That's cool.
Miami, baby.
All right. He's a pit bull of AI.
Fuck yeah, he is. Yeah, we literally live like so close to each other now.
Are you Miami too?
Pompano Beach, but yeah, basically.
I was just in Miami about a month ago.
Oh yeah. When you coming back to one of the Swarms events? Or one of my events?
Yeah.
One of the cross events.
What's the next one?
Oh, I don't know what my event is. I honestly, I'm just taking shit day by day. You know what I mean?
Are you guys ready for prime time? Do you guys feel like you're at the point that like you could have like a prime, like start having? I know you guys are out there. I mean, I see I love you guys are having these meetups and sharing the knowledge. It's awesome. I mean that's what you guys are doing everything, right? That's where. Actually, you know what? There was another use case, which is I've never seen this one before, and it was like this thing is freaking fascinating. Okay, so we have these large language models that can be leveraged RAG and all that stuff. There's this one use case that they're using a push to talk to the data. So you think about you push and you say, I need part 713, and the thing talks back to you with the information that you need. So these guys in India are building this, and they come from the telecom where I come from. That's my background, telecom. Now I'm like, hey, that's a fantastic idea. again, none of this is going to work unless you have good architecture in the background, right? And that's where Swarms comes in.
I think once you start to get more into it, I mean, by no means am I. Once you get more into it, as you probably already realize that, like, there's just nonstop learning and there's just nonstop stuff you just don't stop figuring out. It's like, oh wow, I don't know. Kai, do you see a foreseeable fucking stop where you just get oh shit moments like, oh wow, anytime soon for the field that we're in?
I mean,
I don't see it.
I'm learning entirely new programming language right now.
No, I mean that's why
you should learn Erlang. You heard of Erlang?
Oh no, Erlang sucks.
Erlang does not suck. You just got to know how to use it.
I'm learning Rust right now. I'm building swarms in Rust because it's like 1,000 times faster than Python.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, smart move.
So Rust is the move, bro. I'm building a Rust version
of
Swarms.
Plus, it's memory safe, right? What does that mean exactly?
It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that it's multi-threaded.
Multi-thread. What does that mean?
So
actually,
that means whenever you run, like, okay, let me try this. So a thread is like every time you do something on your computer. Let's say you have you have Discord open, and you have Safari open. Those are two separate threads. A thread is just something where things are being done. And so Python doesn't use multiple threads. Python only can use one.
I almost look at multi-thread as a thought. Every thread is a thought, and if you're going to accomplish something, sometimes it always takes more than one thought to accomplish something. Henceforth, Swarm. You need a multi-thread architecture to get things done. Am I hitting on that, Rob?
Yeah. So Rust is extremely multi-threaded, and Python is not at all because of a thing called. So this is Python. You have one thread and multiple tasks, and then in Rust you have multiple threads which all can do any number of tasks. But Python doesn't have this because of a thing called a GIL lock, and a GIL lock is basically locks Python from using multiple threads. So the people who made Python put this fucking lock here for no reason. And so now the reason why Python is slow is because you can use multiple threads. You can only, so basically Python can only do one thing at a time. Rust can do, infinitely many things at a time if you have a CPU for it.
I'd be curious to find, to understand.
Rust is hard though. Hard as fuck. Is that true?
Threads are just different things running.
I can't hear you. I don't know if you're on mute or.
Hello?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
My name's Tyrone.
I want to make autistic GPT for you.
Bro, I literally have retard.ai.
No, you don't.
Bro, I mean, it's in a share. It's shared, but yes.
Have you guys used Cursor AI?
Yeah.
No.
A little bit.
I haven't. VS Code has everything.
I mean, basically, VS Code on steroids.
Yeah, no, it's an agentic STR IDE, right? Yeah.
I have never used it.
It's actually pretty cool.
VS Code is probably much better.
Well, this one is agentic. It's open source. It's actually really cool. Ask Batman about it.
Kai, what if I get one of these repos, or the actual, to say it right, a code, and put it into Agent Zero and run it?
I don't know. Try it out.
I don't know. You should. Honestly, Swarms is just like the best though.
Yeah, but Agent Zero, is not really. So
I don't know. I still don't know exactly what Swarms. I know it's an architecture to connect all these LLMs together to chat. But I know there's more to it. That's the.
You can
Have you
learn
been to our
everything.
cloud? Have you been to the cloud?
You can learn
No.
everything through the docs. So Agent Zero is only one agent, which is basically useless in production.
It's like
but
ChatGPT.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to use Agent Zero for anything really useful.
I mean, I do like David and Jan. That's the developers for that shit. Well,
Yeah, it's also not it's not even a framework. It's actually an app. So an app
An
is
app.
like
This world
you
is
can't
so
build
deep.
you can't build your own agent app.
I'm talking about the digital world.
Oh yeah. No, I'm pretty quite sure he stole the code from somebody else. I noticed a long time ago when he first started on shit, but it really doesn't matter. It's open source.
It's not even. It's almost like the way I describe it to my wife is there's a bunch of chefs and cooks that are putting all these ingredients together, and everybody, I told them they call them cookbooks, and you just basically, I like this ingredient, you put this ingredient, and you make your own, your own dish based on what everybody else has done. But that's everything. There's nothing new under the sun. We're just refactoring and using what someone else has put, and we're just putting our own twist. So,
I mean, is there anybody else that has agent APIs though? Wait, we have that, right, Kai?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's anybody like multi-agent collaboration like these things. Pretty badass.
Especially the
You know?
spreadsheet swarm.
So what like, for example, what's a use case right now? Because I tried to run one where it was one for doing business research. It took some time. It did give back some really good intel. What are the practical use cases? Because what I'm learning is we're excited about this, but when you talk to people outside of this world, most people have no idea outside of ChatGPT. You mentioned AI, they're like, oh yeah, I used ChatGPT before. That's where so I'm trying to find practical use cases like the one I just shared with you with the receipt. Right, that's practical. That's literally you're saving people time because I experience it. Everyone that I know that does this, that has to turn receipts, hates it because they lose receipts. They have to call if they lose a receipt. And the corporations, like you got to have everything in the right place. If not, they kick it back. They kick it back. That's a pain. Imagine taking all that and just take one single picture. So how does a use case like that get built?
I mean, you could build
10
lines of code.
I mean, hell, you could make it where you could we could just say screw everything else and put Swarm straight into the POS system, so we could have our own proprietary app that runs off of a bunch of agents collaborating. To basically, you have them create an account, and then it just goes straight into your little database file or your whatever, however we set it up. Bada bing, bada boom.
I was talking to couple friends that they're more on the SaaS and older guys, and one of them say, "Hey, why don't you just not this application?" But he goes, "Why don't you just sell it for for $1.99?" I'm like, $1.99? He's like, "Yeah, then you get millions of customers. If you try to sell it for $29.99, then most some people buy, some people won't. But make it to the point that you go after the masses and applications like this. We should be churning these applications." Containerize, monetize them, and put them onto the market. I mean, because these are simple applications. It's literally.
We got to ask ourselves this: do we have the infrastructure for this, Kai? Do we have the infrastructure to be able to go after something like this? Which I'm pretty sure we already do this.
Yeah, we have like $3 million on free credits.
It's insane.
That's very easy. Everything you just said, you could build that whole app with the receipts in maybe 20 lines of code.
Honestly, I just came up with a really, really good idea. I mean, probably been thought of before, so I don't know. That wasn't that good of an idea, but that could be a really, really good idea.
Ideas are a dime a dozen, brother. It's
Oh yeah.
Check this out. There's a whole page of papers where it's just multi-agent papers, and it's just like everything is multi-agent. Multi-agent target assignment and pathfinding for intelligent warehouse, cooperative multi-agent deep reinforcement learning. Optimizing collaboration of LLM-based agents for finite element analysis. There's a medical education copilots based on a multi-agent framework. These are pretty good. I mean, construction is really just multi-agent collaboration to begin with. There it goes. Look, a new multi-agent paper. Optimizing collaboration of LLM-based agents for finite element analysis. Emphasize the importance of optimizing agent roles and clearly defining the responsibilities rather than merely increasing the number of agents. Effective collaboration among agents is shown to be crucial for addressing general FEM challenges. This research demonstrates the potential of LLM multi-agent systems to enhance computational automation and simulation-based methodologies, paving the way for future advancements in engineering and AI. You see, this is a good paper on how you build multiple agents. You can't just be building agents. You need to provide good prompts. You need to architect them in a way that is understandable. Most people don't have the knowledge and capacity to effectively build one agent that is really well, let alone 30. In fact, all the people who have said anything negative about agents simply don't know how to build prompts. It's very, very sad to see. And so I'm going to add it to the new multi-agent research paper list that I have here.
Some multi-agent paper stuff.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, being retarded and ADHD is a superpower. Me and Kai both got that down to. I'm still fine tuning mine. Ty's been doing a little bit longer than I have.
Yeah, the moment people understand that ADHD is a superpower. Yeah, I hated it when I was young, but the moment I understood, people think, "How in the world are you thinking that way?" I'm like, I don't have no idea. Doesn't everybody think this way? And they're like, nope. I'm like, okay, must be.
Nope,
crazy.
absolutely not. Impulsive decisions is my middle name.
Yeah, but if you control those, man, I mean, my son is, he's had those impulsive, moments that I'm working through him with it. I've had them, but the moment you understand, okay, I'm impulsive. Okay, I need to make sure that I'm aware of what I have, but I can control it.
Kai,
Yo,
when you actually start realizing you actually make sense when you talk, pretty fucking great.
I don't like talking. Talking is not fun.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem. I like to talk to people.
No, you should be listening to people, my friend.
Well, why? I mean, yes. At the
Not
same
talking.
time,
Talking.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything. You're right, but I do like to talk. I'll leave that there.
You can't learn anything if you talk.
Yeah, I do. Actually, that's that. I mean, I'm not trying to contradict you because for most people, that is traditional. But for myself, you should know, Kai, it's me we're talking about here. I'm special. Obviously, I learned in special ways. No, you're completely right. Oh, Spiderbot. What time's basketball, Kai?
I mean, shit. I'd probably go right now, but the thing is, I'm like really. I woke up really tired for some reason.
Nah, I'm during the week. I try to stay consistent and stay working. You know what I mean? Even though I'm just bullshitting right now, I'm still. I don't know. I'm just chilling at the moment. I try to stay around and do as much as I can. There's always so much to do. It's really, really good when you have a good team.
Yep.
Kai, when you gonna shave your head bald, bro? I feel like you would look really good with a bald head.
My brother.
Are you gonna do the Orthodox thing and just let it all grow out?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Before before we met, I was I had the longest hair in the church. Like I had a bigger beard than everybody.
Well, why'd you cut it?
I broke a promise.
Oh shit! Why'd you do that?
I didn't. It happened. I couldn't control it.
Well, this is why we can't have nice things, Kai. What the fuck? Now you lost your hair. Think about, did you at least donate it? You didn't fucking donate it? Fucking piece of shit.
You're supposed to light
Beautiful.
it on fire.
What?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this demonic shit. Really?
This is not demonic, bro.
I don't know why I said that shit.
Learn before you
But
speak.
I'm having a good time conversing with you, bro. That's just how my mind goes. Everything doesn't have to be serious all the time. I know 100% fact when I know when I need to talk. When I'm cutting up like this, it's chilling. You know what I mean? You can always just fucking just deafen, mute me, fucking ban me, kick me, whatever you gotta do.
Just listen, man.
But
It's called the
I do.
Nazaretic vow.
I do listen. Why do you not understand? Everybody has their best places and roles and positions. You're a fucking nerd and you like the fucking code. I'm not as big as this nerd, but I do like the code and I do enjoy coding and I'm learning code, but I'm also learning a shit ton of other things, you know?
But coding is the most important, by the
Like,
way. It's even
I
more
mean,
important than talking.
yes, but you learn a little bit. You just take on a little bit at a time each day. You know what I mean? Learn a little bit of a lot of different things each day. That shit starts to add up.
Why is bread love? I've started sending you data sets.
Me? Oh. What's my data set? The hell?
We're trying to train a model.
What kind of model?
Vision transformer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
what type of what's the use case going to be for training this vision transformer, or do we not have that already?
Just understand any image.
Okay.
Read this paper.
I'll be working around robots. Be working around the robots. I got a little spy camera.
What would you say? Why is bread loaf?
How many classes are in this data set?
I think not a lot, or it might be a lot. Actually, it might be
Okay.
like a million.
Okay, I'll check it out.
What model did you get?
Do the model.
Oh shit. Well, my bad. You don't gotta yell at me, bro.
You just
You don't gotta grab
calm,
the
man.
knife.
You need to breathe. You were thinking too.
Wait, there's AI. Wait, where are the AI events today? There's no that. God.
It's in. I'll send you the invite.
Cool.
Also, we were talking about the Whisper movie, right?
What?
Kai, can you hear me? We were talking about the Whisper MOE model, right?
MOE model. What do you mean?
Whisper.
What do you mean whisper?
1 second, I'll just.
What time's the event?
I sent you the link. You should see.
Where? Is my DMs?
What?
Can you text this to me?
I just
One thing at a time.
check in the greatest showcase.
You're good, bro. Take your time. Sorry.
Okay. So this is what you want to do?
Yeah.
Did you build a code for it?
I wrote the model kind of, but I can't load the model because my system doesn't have the VRAM required for it. So
Why don't you just go build a LoRa model?
Bro, that's not
a
relevant.
what model?
LoRa? I don't know. I don't know if it's even in the same instance, but I've heard that like the LoRa models are really, really good that are already kind of like pre-trained in a sense for I don't know. Trying to sound.
LoRa is not related to this.
Not related to this.
LoRa and adaptation.
Oh, like you're building transformers. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I tried to think I know it. No, I tried to talk like I knew what I was talking about, but next time I'll do a little bit better.
Just need to listen, man. Don't talk.
I can't help it sometimes, bro. I really can't. I'm trying.
You need discipline.
I do have discipline. No, I don't. I don't know why. I do, but I don't. If I get that under control, I'll be doing fucking pretty fine and dandy. I can't lie. Because I'm already doing pretty fine and dandy.
You could learn so much. You could be 100 times what you are now if you just didn't talk and listen more.
Well, you're not around me that much though.
That goes for everybody. I don't care who you are.
Oh, absolutely.
Way too many people just blab.
Well, when I'm blabbing, it's usually just to be fucking funny and hilarious. And that's the only really times I've ever really been around you, bro. Nothing's not really seemed as serious of. I mean, I don't know. I know my time and place.
Okay, Wisebread, how can I help? What do you need from me?
If you have any GPUs that I can use for training, that'd be great.
Okay. Do you have a training script?
No, I haven't had the training script yet because like I can't load the model. So I have it in my system, but
Okay, well, first make a training script, and then first like get it working, and then when that works, I'll give you the GPU, because I'm not gonna waste like GPU hours. That makes
yeah. So model like 8 models at a time. Maybe using
time. This is
like,
Stop. Where's my
Wisebread.
yeah.
Use
No,
chat.
okay, yeah. This
yo, yeah.
Building right now, bro. Oh. What is it?
Sure, we got sons.
We're getting the code right now.
Bro, we've already, bro. It's in a private Git repository. Oh, I'm blue.
About a go and
You've already said this. You've already said this.
where's the fuck?
Why would you get this self? What the fuck, Kai?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go on Polygon. Literally, open up.
Yeah, bro.
In that people.
And I would bet on myself.
Look at this. Look at.
I feel like they're honestly doing this just to fucking like make me just cause.
Oh shit! Obviously, if you're gonna
Uh,
do good, I'm gonna fuck.
Obviously,
Duh.
right? Duh.
Bro.
It's crazy. Crazy how fucking smart I am, though. Most people don't realize.
No,
I see your screen. I have.
you can. What would you train the town hall? Bro.
Wait, what? Hell.
Like, there's one that he'll be
Bro, we have to fucking place a bunch